I mean, hell, have them pull the ultimate heel move. Just grab their belts and walk off, you know? But for Asuka to just stand there and watch it, it just kind of made her look like a fool. But, yeah, that's the whole deal. They need to turn heel and dominate that division. I think that would be great. I really do think that would be the best thing for them right now because Asuka's kind of run stale. Ever since she lost her undefeated streak, she's kind of been a joke. Even when she won the women's title, it wasn't last time. It wasn't like this great run. So I think this would be good. I think it's a good way for if they were to do that and turn them. I think it would be a good way to legitimize that women's tag team championship that you have totally ran into the ground with this iconic title reign. Again, we're getting things that we wanted, that we asked for. They're just forcing it, you know. We're getting Asuka and the Kabuki Warriors. We can't complain about that, really. I can't shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Then we get Apollo Crews versus Andrade. I notice there's less than 20 minutes left in the show, though. You know, and we still got Dolph and Kevin Owens. But anyway, the match, you know, is something I knew then something's going to get cut short, and of course it did. This was a quick Cruz gets a quick crucifix roll up pin over Andrade. Again, this is going to be another rematch probably, and then they're going to fight at SummerSlam. Instead, I would rather you have not put them in the match. I mean, this initial match, I understand this because this particular match would be one of the situations where I may let it go to have a couple matches before SummerSlam because we've not really seen much of Apollo Crews. So this is the first time he's got a victory. We can allow Andrade to try to get his rematch back because he was upset by Apollo Crews. So he's going to be upset about that. Then the 50-50 booking, I'm cool with that situation in this particular match. But 9 times out of 10, these guys, if you gave them the time in the ring, man, they could put on a hell of a show. I'm just afraid they're not going to get that kind of time, especially on a pay-per-view. And if they did get that kind of time, it's probably one of those pre-show deals, which officially a new Vince-ism. Vince no longer wants them to call pre-shows. They're now called kickoff shows. So it will no longer be the pre-show. Everybody's calling it a kickoff, which to me, I will say it does sound better than pre-show. It's like the kickoff of the event. So it's a SummerSlam kickoff show is what they'll be called now. But anyway, Cruz gets the win. Probably going to set up another rematch, here soon. Then we get into Dolph versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens does a dive into this match over the top rope. He actually goes for a swanton. He misses that when Dolph gets his feet up, his knees up. But these diving moves and everything, Kevin Owens is looking really good, in good shape. He's looking faster. He's had some, he did have some time off there because of surgeries. And he, I think, worked on, getting slimmer at the time. He does look like he can move better in the ring, which I never had a problem with his ring work anyway, so it's not a big deal. He goes for a second senton bomb. He lands that. Shane brings out most of or the whole heel locker room. You actually see AOP there for the first time. Buddy Murphy, B-Team. Yes, that is the garbage truck. Can you guys hear that? Loud as hell. Only here on the Big Dave Wrestling Review, ladies and gentlemen, we hear stuff like that. We're real. We're raw. Uncut. And uncensored. Yeah. All right. So outside, you got Shane McMahon. He brings out AOP, Buddy Murphy, B-Team. A lot of the heels that are on the roster. Kevin Owens hits a stunner. Shane pulls him out of the ring. Kevin Owens gets up, gives Shane a stunner on the outside of the ring. As soon as he does that, all the heels are chasing after him. Kevin Owens takes off out the arena. That's 2 stunners for Shane tonight. And as he's laying there on the ground, here comes the announcer, Shane. That's 2 stunners you've taken tonight. Well, he's like, he's going to pay for that. He's going to pay. Kevin Owens is going to pay. And that's the end of Smackdown. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot poo-poo on what they're doing. They're giving us a lot of the things we've asked for. I can poo-poo on the way they're doing it. Because like I said, it's like they're trying to fit, a square peg in a round hole right now. It's like if you, it's like the WWE Universe Matrix is rejecting it. I've been trying to eat healthier here for the past couple months, right? I haven't been eating any greasy foods, no burgers and no fried chicken tenders and things like that. Just baked and grilled fish, poultry, and lots of vegetables. And I said to myself, man, I need a good double cheeseburger from Wendy's, one of my favorite burgers in the world. I ain't had one in a while. Screw it. I'm going to go have one. I took 3 bites out of it and got sick. My stomach and my body was rejecting it because I had started eating better. So it's kind of like this, what's going on SmackDown Live tonight is what I felt like. I felt like they're giving us what we want, but it's kind of being rejected somewhere. And I wonder who the catalyst of the whole thing is. It is, of course, Vince McMahon. No 2 out of 3 falls matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. That wasn't so hard, was it? Was it that hard? And it seemed like SmackDown does a better job with their commercials and the ad break guidelines, although they do have an advantage with the small screen during the advertisement. A lot of quick matches, but like I said, maybe this works better because, ultimately you are paying $9.99 a month for the pay-per-views to see a better match, a full version of the match with no commercials. So, again, guys, I'm not trying to shit on this product. I see things that are happening, just like everyone else. I see somebody somewhere, I believe, is trying to make a difference. But, always at the end of the day, one good show when you've been in a abysmal slump like they have been does not give you a pass. I may be in the minority here by saying this is a thumbs up show. I may be in the minority when I say I enjoyed this show. Yes, there were faults. But it's almost as if I can deal with the lesser of two evils, in my opinion, just because I want to see the better matches at the pay-per-view anyway. You give me little short, quick matches. First off, these people shouldn't be even in the ring yet together. A lot of times, But I'd rather you give me quick, short matches instead of 2 out of 3 falls, elimination tag teams, foot under the rope, so we got to break and then we're coming back. Just so I can get a good match. As long as I get a good, full match at the pay-per-view, can't complain about that. That's what this is supposed to be. That's how it's been designed forever. And it worked forever. But now, it's a lot different. So this 50-50 booking was the first start of the downfall of things we started seeing. These ad breaks are another thing that we're seeing. Logic has been gone for quite some time. But if they can piece together good to decent shows on a consistent basis and give me things that I want to see. I'm interested in seeing not necessarily how will the Kabuki Warriors overtake the Iconics. I'm more interested in what are we going to do to see the Kabuki Warriors get over. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more of them in the match. Yes, I want to see them beat the Iconics, but it's not because I'm invested in the Iconics. Unless you talk about that go-away heat that everyone says isn't real. So, thumbs up show. Guys, once again, thank you so much for the support. Follow me, DVL Music, on Instagram, Big Dave Club on Instagram and Facebook. Also, we are on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Look me up on YouTube and go to the Big Dave Wrestling Review on YouTube. I really need you guys to check that out as well as the Anchor app. If you do go to the YouTube channel, hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. That way you are notified whenever I post a new video onto YouTube. If that's the way you like to watch the show instead of listening, whatever. If you are listening to the show via podcast, whether it be iTunes, Google Play, Pandora, Spotify, any of those, I want you to please give me a rating. Go in there, give me a 5-star rating, 0 rating, whatever you think. Give me a rating. And if you can, like, subscribe to that. Make sure that you know exactly when I drop these episodes. Also, feel free to share these on your social media sites. Right now, I'm a little hampered on sharing because of my Facebook being down right now. So I've got an alternate one that I'm using right now. So if you've gotten a friend request on that, you made a little bit of a, special list there. So make sure to share me on all your social media sites. If you want to help and support Big Dave Wrestling Review and give me an opportunity to spread the word and to grow and to do this even more and at a better rate, you can go to the Anchor app. That's anchor.fm/Big Dave or /start, Just go to the Anchor app and go to Big Dave Wrestling Review. There you can donate to be a supporter and a premier VIP member of the Big Dave Club for just $1 a month, 99 cents. You can go up to $10 on there, but for just $1 a month, you can be a VIP member of the Big Dave Club, and we'll give you a shout out on the show, and everyone will know how much you're supporting Big Dave and supporting the movement. Absolutely, this is absolutely, you don't have to do that. It's not required by any means, but if you feel like donating $1 a month, that helps me pay for the applications that I'm using, the services that are costing me monthly fees for this. It's also helping me pay for upgrades, also helping me pay for promotion and things of that nature. Thank you guys so much. It's been a wild past few days of wrestling. I've enjoyed every moment of it. We will see you later on. We may hit you with one of those peanut butter and jelly times this week. Just depends on how things are going. Make sure you share, tell your friends about it, and thank you so much for being here with me on the Big Dave Wrestling Review.